I'm back with another triggering topic. Today I want to show y'all indisputable proof of how the manosphere is warping the minds of men all across the nation. But first, I want to show y'all a clip of a man whose mind has been successfully brainwashed and warped, and then I want to show y'all the receipts of how it's happening and also the hypocrisy that is associated with it. Now, I'll be right back. Please watch this.
You didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history.
So you're a very intelligent
woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know there's a less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with
making sure that you okay? If you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. I a better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking of
excuse me. So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
is your mother still alive?
I struggle. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay. So your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we sell it.
Right. So, what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can
say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're demeaning a man.
Talking about that. That's not the situation that that's not the
woman can say, I want to date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
what does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh, no, we can't say that. It's all about picking her up. So every time you're saying something for a man,
bro,
it's down.
Now, if you look at this man's body language in this previous clip, it was very aggressive, borderline disrespectful. And not only was he disrespectful to the woman that he was speaking to, but also to his own mother. Because if you feel like a man is settling to be with a single mother, or she has lower value just because she birthed the child, then wouldn't you be saying that your own mother has no value or is less than because she chose to raise you and keep you? Wouldn't you be saying that your mother is not valuable or worthy of love because of that? Not to mention that it's her raising you and keeping you safe that allowed you to grow into the man that you are, the quote unquote high value man that you say that you've become. Wouldn't that be thanks to the lowly single mother that raised you? Just disgusting and a really disgusting thought process. Not to mention the fact that this is nothing but a rhetoric that he's seen and he's heard on YouTube and he's viewed on the many misogynistic podcasts that are all over social media, talking about the
is a high value man. Glad you asked.
And then you notice how he went into how fat men are shamed and fat women are not, and fat women are looked at as body positivity, which is also directly propaganda coming from the manosphere. And I'll show you why.
If you are overweight, if you are obese, you are also healthy, gorgeous, beautiful, and brave. Your obesity isn't your fault. It's to be blamed upon society, upon everybody else, your parents, your friends, your skin color, everything but you. In fact, right now, there's never been a better time to be quite obese. If you're female, that is. Because Fat women are loved the world round. And if you are a man and you're obese, well, I'm sorry, mate, but you're a fat pig and you should be ashamed of yourself. What's happening, fatty? How's not being able to see your penis, you patriarchal monster?
And hearing this podcaster and also the man that was in the first clip say these things are really mind-boggling, because I'm wondering if they honestly don't realize how untrue what they're saying really is, especially when you hear men say things like this.
I'm looking forward to the Call of Duty Lizzo skin dropping. I want to unlock Lizzo for Call of
It's too
Duty.
big of a target. The terrorists, it's too easy.
You can qualify for it. Maybe 10% of you will land it. And that's really what my show is based on. You can, I don't begrudge you wanting what you want, but are you an 8, 9, and 10? Well, actually an adjustable 6, 8, or 9 in the looks. And are you an 8, 9, or 10 in the body? If not,
Move along.
move along. This is South Beach. You don't come to South Beach if you rocking a one piece. This is two-piece town. This is a bikini town.
People watching you, asking these questions. What would be one of the biggest takeaway tips you could give to women in the current dating marketplace to lock down a high value guy?
Stop. Because only 10% of you are going to get it.
Let's be for real here. Men still overwhelmingly judge women based on their looks and their bodies and their weight. Okay, now if we want to talk about body positivity, then yes, we can say that women are doing that to other women, and they're encouraging other women to accept themselves in whatever state that they're in. But men still have the same standards that they have always had for women, and it's not going to change. And you and I both know that men do not change their standards for anyone. However, they do expect women to change, and also for women to accept things that they don't want to. But they expect women to do that for them, but men do not do that. And what do I mean by that? Like, they will expect a woman to be pure and virginal and all these things, but a man can be for the streets, and they want a woman to accept him in his state that he's in, right? So they still have these ideas about body count, promiscuous women, double standards about how now they can be slutted out from here to there, but a woman has to be virginal to be worthy of any respect. And even with her being that way, if they find a woman like that, they're still going to devalue her and cheat on her. But women are supposed to be everything and cater to a man and submit and do all of these things for the love of him while he only tolerates her. Or she's supposed to accept cheating and all type of things because that's just what men do. He cannot help it. So let's not forget, okay, that a high value man is supposed to be allowed to cheat, and a woman is supposed to accept that. Oh, I mean, my bad. He's exercising his options like this.
You have to accept cheating. What I said is high value men have options. They don't cheat, they exercise options. Kind of like what Bill Gates showed us. You know, I don't think many people can say they're richer than Bill Gates, and Melinda accepted it just fine.
Now, a woman is supposed to take all kinds of disrespect and infidelity because a man is quote unquote high value. However, a supposed high value woman that is sought after by these high value men, she's deserving of no respect. She's simply a trophy or a tool to be used but never respected. So who's the winner in this situation? And you know what? The men that are into these manosphere ideologies absolutely believe this. They believe that women are tools to be used and nothing else. And also, did you notice that the guy in the original clip, he was so against single mothers and against taking care of someone else's child and making it seem like a woman should be grateful and forever indebted to a man if he was to lower himself and accept the child that isn't his? And you know what? That information or those words are literally spread everywhere like this.
Woman has a child There's no upside for you as a man coming in and taking care of that child.
Gentlemen, I would not advise you to marry a single mother. Here are the 8 disadvantages of marrying a single mother.
When you're a guy and you make money, you want to put and invest your money in your offspring, not in other people's offspring.
As a single mother, your value as a woman is less than somebody who does not have kids.
And once again, this devaluing of the single mother is just to get her self-esteem so low that she feels like she has to accept anything and anybody. And you know what? The disturbing thing about this whole manosphere thing is that these ideologies speak to broken men, angry men, hurt men, undesirable men, unhealed men, abusive men, men that can't find a woman that will have them, men that want to mistreat women because it helps them to feel good about their already held hatred and dislike for women. And these Manosphere podcasters are speaking to their dysfunction and encouraging that dysfunction and anger. And they have also monetized that. They have lined their pockets with these men's anger and insecurity. And what's scary is that these men that listen to these Manosphere speakers and believe in these Manosphere ideologies have zero critical thinking skills. They are brain dead zombies that simply parrot things that will make them feel comfortable in their already held notions about women. And it's all rooted in patriarchy, misogyny, and misogynoir. And with this type of deep-seated hatred, the next step is extreme violence against women. Because we all know that men are responsible for 90% of all unalivings in the U.S. and globally. So if men are unhappy about something or angry about something, then violence is sure to follow. And the people or the group that is going to be on the receiving end of that are women. And we have got to address this and realize that this is a problem. And these podcasters are really influencing people, because the man in this beginning of this clip was a grown man, at least 35 or so. He should be well old enough to know better. But he doesn't know better, and he didn't know better. So if he didn't, imagine what the 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, all of these young, impressionable men are thinking when they make it to seem cool, or the end thing to do is to devalue women and to disrespect women, or to think of women as not human beings, but as tools to be used. What do you think is going to result in constantly hearing this type of thought process? And until we realize that this is something that we need to stop, that this is a real problem, then trouble is sure to follow. But you know what, y'all? I digress. You know what I'm saying? Because I could talk about this for a long time, because it's something that I really feel passionate about. And I honestly feel like any woman across the world, especially in the United States, if you're looking to date or you're interested in men, honestly, I'm going to say it. I've said it again, and I will say it now once again, that if you're dating or you're interested in men and you're dating, the first question you should ask is if they're interested in Manosphere ideology. If they do, run, honestly, because I'm telling you, that means that these unhealthy attitudes and these unhealthy thought processes that they have towards women, they're definitely part of the crew. They're part of the group. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say, all right? You know, I digress. If you watch this whole video, I appreciate you, honestly, for listening to me, because it's something that I feel like people should know. If you watch this whole video, please drop a 7 in the comments so that I know that these long videos are even worth continuing to do. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support my channel, then that's no problem at all. Honestly, just do me a free favor and subscribe to my YouTube. The link's in my bio. Hit the notification bell, drop me a like. And as always, drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.